Hello everybody, Malakith here, and this is Devil's Attorney. So we're on what I can only imagine is the final stint of the game, because could you really get a more decadent apartment, law firm and private garage with the sports car in it? I'm not sure you could. I think they've kind of hit their limit on sort of boosts they can give you. So let's go hit the cases and see what we come across. So we got the dog whistle that isn't for calling dogs, it's actually for dogs. We've got Arnold Schwarzenegger, who's been walking around the streets looking for his good friend Sarah. And wow, that is the creepiest clown I have ever seen. Sam Smileberg. Okay, he goes to parties and is sued by a group of parents. Apparently he's been using vast amounts of fake blood in his act. Yeah. Well, we'll go with John Doe.
Let me get this right. Your client actually claims he's from the future, and he's here to find someone named Sarah?
Well, he's not actually saying he's from the future. I mean, that would just be crazy, right?
No, I believe his exact words were, "I'm from the future."
Maybe he just flew in from another time zone. I mean, technically, that is the future.
Wouldn't he just say, "I'm from another time zone," then?
Yeah, but that's hardly as dramatic.
Okay, so why was he naked? And why is he still naked?
Hey, you told us that he
I did no such thing.
Okay, then perhaps we should have him put some clothes on.
Well, it's too late for that now. I mean, we don't have all day.
Okay.
Is it just me, or does he have some kind of strange red glow in his eyes?
No, it's probably just the light.
It's very strange, though. It's as if they're glowing.
Yeah, I know. I just try not to look at them. Freaks me out.
Yeah, freaks me out, too.
Let's just not look at them, okay? I think he's self-aware enough as it is.
I think you're right.
Why are we whispering? Okay, so he does a damage boost to witnesses. They've both got quite a bit of health. And the expert does a damage boost to evidence. You can get rid of him pretty easy. Let's see. Let's do the... Oh no, that was not what I wanted to press. Thanks, game. So we've now used Ego Boost. I have to find something to use Ego Boost on. I guess Deep Voice. And Interrogate on one of these witnesses.
Sometimes I surprise myself with my own talent.
Yeah, right. So we got 4 action points. We're gonna have to use Swagger now. We'll go for the one I wanted to use, which was Reverse Psychology on the witness. Just gets rid of him.
Take care now.
Right. We will object on the expert, which takes that down to 1 damage. And then we'll do some analysis on it. For nothing. And an analysis again. For 1. Gee, thanks, game.
That was just luck.
Okay, but that's the win. And it's all over.
Now that's what skill looks like.
Time traveler charges terminated. You knew that was coming in there somewhere. I hope he won't be back. Oh... They got the Arnie references, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. Should we just do another case? Yes, just do another case. We can worry about going to buy stuff in a minute. So, Gary Clifford. His role-playing friend has sued him for enchanting his maiden with a love spell. Gary claims that even though his wizardry is quite potent, he cannot attract women. Okay. That's just strange. Let's see what the guy who went with the Max McMahon hairstyle has to say about dog whistles.
So your client has been selling a dog whistle that cannot actually be heard by dogs.
Yeah, people don't seem to understand that it's a whistle for dogs, not a whistle to call on dogs.
For dogs? Why on earth would a dog need a whistle?
To call on other animals. I mean, right now, a dog will just bark at other animals and scare them away.
Well, that's just ridiculous. How is a dog supposed to use a whistle?
You know, dogs are very clever animals. They'll figure it out.
Dogs are not clever animals.
Sure they are. Haven't you seen the Benji movies? He even solves a kidnapping case.
Yes, but they're fictional movies.
No, I'm pretty sure they're not.
You really think a dog can solve a kidnapping case?
Well, yes. Like I said, they're clever animals.
Well, in that case, why not make cars for dogs as well?
That's a terrible idea. Dogs can't drive cars. Everyone knows that.
Oh.
Okay, dogs may be clever, but his client most certainly does not look clever. Although the way the sides of the hat are fluffed up, they almost look like Artemis's wings. Those stupid little Greek hats that you always see him wearing. Anyway. Right. The second witness could quite happily nuke himself. The third witness, not so much. We're going to have to deal, what's that, 7 damage to that. So that's going to need the boost. Okay, let's get this started. So first off, we want reverse psychology on that one.
High five to self.
Then we want deep voice. And ego boost to overcome the protection from the witness protection. On interrogate.
So sorry about that.
And it gets rid of all of them. And then we've just got the supposed dog whistle, which they've got a party whistle thing instead. Really? You couldn't have gone to the effort of drawing just a bog standard looking whistle. Analysis for nothing. Really?
Oh, that's very impressive.
And there we have it.
That evidence.
Charges blown away by whistle salesman. A great day for dogs everywhere. You can now call on other animals. So what, you throw the stick, you tell the dog to go fetch, so it blows its whistle, and what comes to help it? Answers in the comments. If you thought your dog was going to try and call on other animals, what animal do you think they would call? That's got to be one of the most random things to ask people to comment on ever. But never mind. Back to the apartment. Oh, we have to go for the leopard sofa. Fine.
It's a sofa, but it's also a work of art.
I don't think it's actually leopard, because leopards are generally spots, I believe. Anyway. Nope. Ah, we can afford space foliage. Okay, that's what foliage apparently looks like in space.
Look at that.
I would kind of be inclined to disagree. Right, so we've now maxed both decadence and vanity. It's good. So courtroom dramas temporarily reduces damage of each person by 1. Right then, let's get on with another case. So we've got the crazy clown, or the Dungeons and Dragons role-playing game wizard style person. Let's go with the clown. Blood at a kid's party.
So your client is a clown that does children's parties?
Yes, that is correct.
So at what point did he feel that it was a good idea to involve 3 gallons of fake blood in his act?
3
Well,
gallons?
my client's act teaches children about important things. In this case, the cycle of life.
But in this case, it wasn't so much a cycle as an abrupt ending of life.
Yeah, well, I think it's great if children can be prepared for that.
But don't you think there's a better way to do that than scare them senseless?
Well, my parents used to do it all the time, and look how well I turned out.
Oh, you know, that explains a lot, actually.
Yep, I believe that's the recipe for success.
You're not thinking of having children, are you?
Why?
Oh, no reason.
Okay.
She definitely comes up with some random comments. Right, so her damage is her credibility. We know how we're getting rid of her. It's not a problem. The problem we then have is this evidence. Now, the hat is high damage on itself, but reasonably low health. We can probably get rid of that. But then how to deal with these experts? Probably want to get rid of the low health expert. Alright, let's get this started. So, first, reverse psychology on Margaret Jones.
Max!
Max! Then... What's my... Yeah, 3. So if we maximize the damage, which would cost that to 4. So we then have 3 points to get rid of the expert. Which we can... That's the way to do it. Okay. So, we will maximize damage. Go with expert analysis. And get rid of the high damage evidence.
I can do this all day, you know.
And then we will go ego boost, plus 3 damage. And use it on patronize to get rid of the plus bonus expert that's causing lots of problems.
I'm relieving you.
Which means that evidence will now only deal 5.
Is that the best you got?
And because it only has 6 health, our expert analysis will now eradicate it. Goodbye. Party clown gets last laugh. This is not funny at all. So let's just go straight on to the next case. I don't think 1,700 is enough to buy anything anymore. Certainly not on the car. So we've got Gary Clifford. He's sued for enchanting the other guy's maiden with a love spell.
It's been 3 days, and I still can't get the taste of putrid fish out of my mouth. 3 days, Max.
Well, at least now you know that fermented fish wasn't the secret ingredient. I mean, at least it narrows it down, right?
You're a terrible person, Max.
Okay, I'll give you a clue. The last ingredient can be found on a bush.
Is it a squirrel?
What? No, it's red and small.
Ladybug?
No, it's an ingredient. It's known for its hot, spicy flavor.
A burrito?
No, it's a spice. A hot spice. It starts out green, then it turns red.
A traffic light?
Ah, what? Fine, I'm just gonna tell you. It's a red chili pepper.
Is it cilantro?
No, it's red chili pepper.
Oh, so it's not cilantro then?
No, I just told you it's red chili pepper.
I knew it.
Yeah, of course you did.
What was it again?
Oh. Get on with it. Okay. So his damage is 1, but plus 8 per turn. Let's see. Evidence is damage 5. Wow. We need to get rid of a lot of things here. Okay, let's start by expert analysis on that bottom evidence.
And there's more where that came from.
Then what can we do? Let's see. I'm going to save reverse psychology for Jack next turn because he'll have more than enough damage to take himself out, and using it on either of the other 2 witnesses wouldn't actually finish them. So what we need to do is try to get rid of something and then use objection. So as long as we got 2 points left, we can object one of the witnesses out so they don't do any damage. So we got 5 points to try and get rid of that evidence. Come on, expert analysis, don't fail me now. Oh, you bugger. Normal analysis, don't you dare get a 0. Good.
For being evidence, you're not so tough.
Okay, then objection on the 4 to 6. And let's use great posture so we get some more case strength. Why not?
Is that all you got?
Right, now we can reverse psychology, Jack Bourbon.
Max!
Which then leaves us with a minor problem. We can deep voice ego boost out the bottom one, so that would be 6 points. And then we want to kind of control that other guy a bit. Again, we could just let him hit. We've got more than enough health. Deep voice, ego boost. Interrogate. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm immune to that kind of damage.
Okay, and then deep voice again. Interrogate. And finally, cross-examine for the win.
Yeah, it stings, doesn't it?
Courtroom enchanted by wizard. My attorney is the real magician. Yeah, I'll let him have that one. That was pretty good. And I think there is possibly a good place to end this, but we will just have a quick check of the apartment to see if we can afford anything. So we've fully upgraded that room now. This one's still lacking. But we can afford 2 bits of furniture, neither of which are useful, because we've already maxed both of those trees. So let's just go with whichever one looks best. Actually, we'll go with the one that's cheapest, so we'll go with the top one. Yes.
It's like it's antique and modern at the same time.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's the apartment done. So we just got the upgrades on the car to do. And whatever comes next, let's have a look actually what the next case is. We've got another David Douche case coming up. And Svetlana Swift, looks rather male, is a shot putter that has been charged with doping. Okay, she claims that her genes are so good that taking steroids would not even have a noticeable effect on her. Yeah, alright. So that's what you got to look forward to in the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.